Hello, everyone. This is Michelle McLean, your host for TIP Radio, Top Industry Professionals, right here with IAOTP, International Association of Top Professionals, where we showcase top professionals from around the globe sharing their stories of success. Today, we have a wonderful guest. I'm so excited to be speaking to her. She has an incredible, incredible story indeed. In fact, I've got to read these accolades because she's not only a powerhouse businesswoman, entrepreneur, and general manager of Fan Duel Sportsbook and Horse Racing in Collinsville, but she was recently honored at the IOTP's Gala Awards for her accolade as the Top GM of the Year, Empowered Woman Award, and selected for Top 50 Fearless Leaders. We now welcome to the show. I'm so excited to have you here, Melissa Helton. Hi.
Hi, thank you so much, Michelle.
Well, I have to say it was so much fun at the Plaza Hotel in Times Square as well, celebrating with you and everybody else. Then at the Harvard Club, we had a few little drinks and a good time and getting to know each other. And then at the Plaza Hotel Gala Awards evening. So maybe for our listeners, tell us a little bit about what got you into horse racing, sports, and the gaming industry.
Well, I always wanted in the gaming industry. You watch it on TV, there's shows, and everything. And then I was living in Indiana, where I'm originally from, and they passed the law that we could get the casinos and everything there. And I was immediately like, I have to go to work there. I have to work there. So I tried everything. I was chosen to go out, do an interview, and it was such a brand new facility and process in place that they didn't even have a place to sit down and interview me. We actually walked the streets in Corden, Indiana, doing an interview. So it's so exciting and everything that I've just excelled at what I do because I just love it. It's in my blood. It's in my heart. But what got me into the position I'm at right now, I was working in New York at a casino, hotel, resort, and I got a call from a friend, and he's a recruiter, and he said, "I have, the perfect opportunity for you. You're the only person I know that knows casinos. You already know the sports book, and horse racing. There's very few people that know that. And it gets you closer to your mother. My mother lives in Louisville, Kentucky. So 26, hours from up there. And, I was in Arizona at one time and, went to air. So being so far away from my mother and now just being 3.5 is, just a life changer and everything. And also, that's what got me in here. I came in and interviewed and everything. And I did know horse racing, casino, and sports book. So it's a perfect fit.
Well, it sounds like it, and you're such a fun-loving person, so this is the perfect industry for you. And talking about getting your interview, thinking on your feet, you literally had to do that. So, well done to you for that.
Yes, you do a lot of thinking on your feet, especially, the with the horses, if something happens, it does happen tragically with a horse in a race, things like that. But we always have to be ready and on our feet to react and out there and be ready. Have that plan in place and in your head embedded so that you're not thinking, oh, what do I need to do? So you just got to go.
Well, no wonder you got top GM of the year for, your industry accolades, your business. But in being a male-dominated industry, what do you say would be your biggest challenges and obstacles?
It is a male-dominated industry, very much a male-dominated industry, with the horse racing, not very many females, out there. But I tell everyone, I I I went to school just like you went to school. I come into work like you go into work. I'm no different than anyone else. What I did different here was change the culture and everything. Open door policy now. Anyone what level, it doesn't matter what level. If you just want to come into my office and say hi, they're welcome to do that. So changing the culture, getting everyone used to that. It's taken time, but it has made a world of a difference with the people.
Well, I would love to come and check it out one day because I've always been fascinated by, that industry, and I've gone to many, what would you call them, horse racing events.
Yes.
What are they called? Horse racing events are called.
No, they're horse racing. We have the St. Louis Derby. Vandal St. Louis Derby we have here every year. You know, we do celebrate the Kentucky Derby, you know, because that's such a big event and it's close to us.
Very
Um,
famous.
yes, yes, very famous. I've been there. It is. But you know, we had this past year, you know, 5,000 people here just for that. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what my little track brings in when they bring people. On Tuesday afternoons, our post time, you know, our races start at 1 o'clock. It's nothing to have 3,000 people here all over this property out there just watching these races. It's so amazing. So,
Well, I definitely want to come to the Kentucky Derby one day because that is on my bucket list.
yes, you have to do that. If you have not been to Louisville, Kentucky for that, you have to go.
That's a date.
Yes.
Now, Melissa, throughout your illustrious career, you have been featured on magazines, in shows, on television worldwide, won numerous awards, and of course, you've been on the billboard in Times Square for IAOTP. You've been on magazine covers, and it's a huge congratulations to you for your achievements. Now, it's so impressive and deserving, but what would you say have been some of the highlights of your career? If you could choose just one or two.
You know, sitting at work, you know, we're here one day and out of the blue, I get a phone call. Um, and it was amazing. You know, the group, they found everyone, IAOTP found me on LinkedIn, and it was a call, and they were like, "You're really a female running a horse race track." I said, "Absolutely," and everything. And then to tell me that, you know, I was nominated for GM of the year, I was like in shock, you know? And still to this day, I'm truly, truly honored. Um, because that day, you know, I went and I told my ad man, I just got a phone call that I'm honored for the GM of the year, you know, and she's like, that's amazing, you know? And then to get the call that I was actually chosen, it just, you know, that such a feeling came over me and everything to know that I did it, you know? And I tell people today, you know, I really don't know why I did because I come in and I do my job, but they were like, well, obviously you do a good job at doing your job. So I excel at what I do and I absolutely love it. I love the people. I love to talk to people. I love the horses. You know, I make a post every spring. It's time to go talk to my other employees, you know, and out there, I just do. I connect with them and everything. So it's a perfect fit.
Well, we
So,
can see, but besides your glamorous awards, you are also do a lot of work in the community. You sit on the board of the Chamber of Commerce and the Department of Agriculture. Tell us a
yeah.
bit about that work.
Obviously, the Chamber of Commerce, you know, we want to be related and get connected with all the events going on in Collinsville, you know, because, you know, we need people here too. When we get this casino built, we're going to need a lot of employees, and it's good to have your name out there and make that connection with people just here in the Collinsville Chamber of Commerce. You know, they want to know. And we'll be that connection with them to get, you know, as an event, something to do in the community, plus from someplace to work. And the Department of Agriculture, you know, it's a new one for me. However, you know, we have horse racing is thinning through the years. You know, not many people are involved. Um, so we keep pushing. We try to get more Illinois bred horses out there so that we can keep it going. We have two tracks in this state. They call us some call us the North and the South. I don't like it like that. I like to be our partner because even though we're not the same, but we're in the same state and we want to keep the same people. So I try to keep that focus out there with everyone. But being on that Department of Agriculture gets me involved with the whole state, trying to get more people in the Illinois racing. So,
Well, on that note, what would you say to anybody who wants to get into the industry? How would they be successful?
go, do it. Don't let don't let anything hold you back. I know there's some people out there, like you said, with it being a male-dominated field, and if they're a female, that might push them away and not let them push themselves forward. Don't let it hold you back. You know, you get up the same way they get up every day. You go to school, you go to work. There's nothing any different. He's a male, I'm a female. We can do the exact same thing. I stand out here in the winner's circle every day during the races and spray off a horse, talk to the owner, the trainer, get to know them. What do they do different? How's your groom? How do they handle that horse? Do they interact as well, or is it affiliate? Just everything to know about people I want to know to help them. So.
Well, that sounds so fascinating for all our listeners out there. For any of those of you who would like to get involved in the industry, Melissa is the person to go to for
Come on.
that.
Yeah. And we're
She's going to be a tough taskmaster, though. I can just see that.
it's and we're a little different. We're a racino because we're going to have a casino here eventually with a horse racing and a sport. We already have a sports book too, so we combine it all together. I could teach you all of it. So
Sounds great. No, sounds very, very just exciting. So
yes.
having such an exciting work life, you surely do something to relax. Tell us about that.
I have two Labrador retrievers, so they keep me pretty busy
Oh, the
and everything.
gorgeous
But
dogs. I love them.
yes, they're so attached. I tell everyone that's my children. They're 5 and 6. I have a blonde and a chocolate. But they're that's my life right there. After work, spend time with the dogs, and the significant other. When he's not busy. But the dogs get my attention.
Well, that sounds like a truly fun and exciting life, Melissa. And I was just so happy to see you and in New York, in Times Square. Wow. I mean, wasn't that just the most amazing experience?
I just I was at a Christmas party last night and I was at, they keep asking how was New York. It was simply amazing. An experience that I wish everyone could go through. To see your name up there on that billboard, to walk into the Harvard Club, and then at the gala, it's all of it all together. It was just so overwhelming and just fabulous. So
And so wonderful to be with like-minded people, all doing the same thing, trying to make the world a better place, leading with their hearts, but also sharing experiences about their different industries.
yes. Yeah, no, and it's I guess I tell people to be in the same room with these all these people around the world, and learning, what they've done. They've, created these medicines and they research, just all of it. Me and Miss Universe, right there standing in Times Square, interviewing. I don't know if you follow my Facebook, but there's a picture right there being interviewed by Miss Universe,
Oh, oh gosh, I didn't see
Yeah.
that. I missed that one. But I have to say, even being a former Miss Universe, being on Times Square is the ultimate of my career. And to be recognized in a working situation, not just as a model or a beauty queen. So, it really does have a huge impact on people's lives.
Yeah, not only standing there facing the photographer to get your picture and, with you're on the billboard behind you, but to actually turn around and see your picture there, it's, such a rush to come over you. I'm telling you, it was such an experience.
Oh, great, Melissa. Well, congratulations again. And how would our listeners get hold of you if they want to contact you?
I do have a personal website. Anyone can go out there and on it. They can see some of my, things that I have accomplished in this world out there. But it's www.melissahelton.com. There's a contact page on there, and they can reach out straight to me, and I'll get back with them. I'm on all social media. Anyone's welcome to follow me out there too. Put lots of stuff about horse racing on my Facebook and everything. But everyone is welcome because we welcome everyone here to the track.
Wonderful. Well, I'll certainly follow you.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. And we hope to see you very soon again at one of the other IOTP functions.
Oh, I hope so. And then too, it was such a pleasure to talk with you today and get the word out there to everyone. If you want something, go out there and achieve it. What's holding you back? Just yourself. So,
Exactly that, Melissa. So listen,
yes.
everybody, you've got the right attitude to life. Thank
Yes.
you so much,
Yes.
Melissa. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Michelle. Bye.
Bye.